Okay, welcome again, my beautiful Taurus. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of May the 18th to the 24th. As I was shuffling for your download message and the theme, you got success, something flew off my desk, my earbuds, for no reason at all, and I thought, okay, Spirit's wanting to play with me, so I had to stop the video quickly to come back to it and pick up my earbuds that flew out the door. Okay, let's see what we've got here for today. Let's see what we have here for your tarot messages. Let's see what we've got. Alrighty, let's see what we have here. What do you need to navigate through this week? All right, well, I like your card. I wasn't going to stop the video and not leave that there because it's a good card and I feel that you needed to have that message. Okay, coming in the beginning of the row, Taurus, you've got the Page of Swords, you've got the Eight of Swords, and you've got the Five of Pentacles, some challenge. You have the Six of Cups, you have the Four of Swords, and you have the Knight of Pentacles, taking your time. Oh, in the center position, you have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the High Priestess, and you have the Strength card, standing in your strength so that you can see your luck coming through. Coming in with your messages from Spirit and your guides, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. Moving on quickly towards a new opportunity. Okay, let's see what we have at the end. Eight of Cups, Seven of Swords, that darn Seven of Swords again, and the Six of Pentacles. So you're moving on from a situation that wasn't serving you and look at it as a gift coming in. Okay, so your first card coming in is success, as I had said before I was interrupted by my earbuds flying off of my desk. You're going to see that things are going to work out for you. Okay, this is a card of happiness, prosperity, abundance in general, success coming in, and whatever it is you're wanting to see success come in. Signs comes in with your life and career card. It says you are putting together pieces of the puzzle from signs you are getting. Pay attention to the coincidences you experience. So you're going to be tapping into your intuitive energy right now. You're going to be having, it's kind of like, you tap into your, because you do have the High Priestess here. Look in the background, do your research. If something doesn't feel right or you're missing something, look into it and do your research, because you're going to find signs that are going to let you know you need to do that. You've got the Five of Pentacles, you've got the Two of Swords, and you've got the Page of Swords. So you may be feeling as though you're kind of isolating yourself and taking on all the burdens of the world. This is a card of challenge, but you finding the resources to resolve those challenges, because here's the key and here's the door you can go through. Don't be too proud to ask for help. Seek out the help and the advice that you need, and you'll overcome this anxiety and this stress. The Two of Swords says you may be subjected to making a decision or a choice. You really don't want to do it. You wish somebody else would, but it's because you've got you've boxed yourself in here. You're not looking at all the possibilities clearly. You may need a mediator to lay the cards in a fair and equitable manner on the table so you can see what you have to gain and lose, and then you will be able to make this choice or decision. Page of Swords says the truth comes in. You get to hear the truth about something. It gets your creative and curiosity juices flowing. You may have been kind of in the dark for a while, and you've been wondering why things weren't working out. Well, now you're going to find out. The Page of Swords brings you a message, okay? It brings an opportunity for you to look into. It may put a halt to your plans right now while you're processing it, but you need to get this message. Coming in next, it could be a legal situation here. Coming in next, your career and money card, which is your focus part of the reading. You got the Swords, and it says money conflicts, cutting corners, breakthrough. Your career could involve law and order, pay cut, defense, or being fired. You're at a crossroads right now. You may have locked horns with somebody at work. But I do think that, the best thing to do is to walk away from it and make sure that you have somewhere else to go in the meantime. If you're being let go, you might be looking into a wrongful dismissal type of thing. Look into that. Hire somebody that can guide you through that if that's the case. However, this is a card that says they could be cutting corners, and you might be feeling insecure that you may be one of them that is losing your job. Get out there and try to move on and find another job if you can. This card says, you're walking on eggshells right now. I can see that in this reading. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Six of Cups. So the Knight of Pentacles is planning, okay, strategically planning, getting your ducks in a row, and being sure that you're making a detailed plan. I think you may be planning something for your future. Keep it close to your chest. Don't let anybody else know. And by planning, you will come out okay. This is a card where he always succeeds because he doesn't go charging in. The Four of Swords says, I think you're feeling, exhausted. You might have to call a timeout, close the door, and heal through something. Take your time, okay? Just breathe. Don't allow yourself to jump into anything too quickly right now. You need to heal through the process. Six of Cups, you could be reminiscing, romanticizing, thinking about things way back in your childhood or your youth, but you could also be in touch with somebody. There may be a reconciliation, a reconnection. Somebody comes in. The two of you can enjoy time together and laugh about the past. This is a card that says you are going to tap into your inner child, or you could be entertaining or in the company of children. I always look at this dog as somebody who's faithful there for you, but you could be getting a new puppy, or there could be a dog in your life you're dealing with. Coming in with your center card, which is your help hurdle or your challenge, you do have the card with a crown, and the crowns represent crowning achievements, even better than money jars. These represent freedom and self-mastery. A truly prosperous life is one with freedom to travel. Okay, freedom of location and freedom to live in the locations you desire. So you might be planning that. You might be moving on. You might have wanted to live somewhere else entirely different, and life got in the way and you couldn't do it. Now is your time to think about that again. Coming in with that, you have the Strength card, the High Priestess, and the Wheel of Fortune. Things are starting to get better for you because you do have that Success card, but before the success, there's struggle. The Strength card says stand in your strength, okay? Also, don't get caught up in other people's drama and with the roar of the lion, and because sometimes we say things we can't take back. Look at this situation with tolerance, compassion, patience, and maybe even a sprinkle of love. The High Priestess, I had said to you earlier, do your research, look in the background. There may be some information that you need to get. If it doesn't feel right, look right, and you're listening to your little inner voice of reason, then check it out, okay? The High Priestess does that, and then she's able to sit there and cool, calm, and collected. She's got all the information she needs. The Wheel of Fortune, yeah. This is good karma. This is, happiness. This is everything working out and improvement and success coming in. Ride that wheel of fortune, okay? Get on that wagon. This card says you could also be, buying a car, getting a car, having your tires checked, or taking a road trip. Coming in with messages from Spirit and your guides, you've got the card Forgive, Disregard, and Make Peace. And the little bear says sorry. So holding a grudge is like letting someone live rent-free in your head. Find it in your heart to be forgiving. Be the bigger person. It is time to get over it and stop hanging on to grievances. If you can't forgive them, disregard this situation. Release all feelings and move on. With release will come peace, and this is important to achieving happiness. So, so you have two choices. Be the bigger, better person and try to make amends and communicate with somebody. Maybe somebody was taken out of context, or you got caught up in that heat of the moment with the roar of the lion and said things that you wish you could take back. So sorry goes a long way. However, if forgiveness can't come in, then it's time to move on. Coming in with that, you have the Eight of Wands, you have the Queen of Swords, and you have the Ace of Pentacles. And moving on, you might be. The Queen of Swords does that. She's single, she's solo, she's independent. She doesn't rely on other people to tell her what to do or where to go or determine her happiness or her future. She gets up and moves on. If something isn't working out, she cuts through the red tape. She sees the way it is, and she just says, I'm out of here. So you could be moving on in a new direction. The Ace of Pentacles is a beautiful card of opportunity that comes in. This is a card that says it could be a new job, new career. You could be signing legal and contracts of some sort for work, but you're going to find something happen here. You could even end up with a windfall of some sort. The Eight of Wands is fast-moving action. Okay, if things have been lax and slow, things are going to pick up. This is a card of momentum. This is a card that says get ready to hit the ground running. Tie up those bootlaces, but I want you to be mindful of time management. Write things down. Take your time. Remember, we talked about this Knight of Pentacles. Make a detailed plan. Don't rush into anything quickly. This is also Flying Wands. You could be planning an airline ticket somewhere, or these could be the Wands of Cupid. Somebody new could be coming in, voicing their intention for you and their feelings. Now, at the end of the week, future energy, this is your angel card number 1551. So this is 12, 2 and 1 is a 3. Forward thinking, longing, technology, ambition, genius. Forward thinking, stress and depression. Okay, do we like this card? I don't know. You have more control over your life than you realize. Okay? Learn and execute what interests you. Turn things around. It gets better with time. There are plenty of friends to make, so chill out, have fun, and open up. Go outside. Don't sit there and brood over something. That's basically what this card's saying. Okay, so it's time to be forward thinking and moving forward. You've got the Six of Pentacles, the gift card, the Seven of Swords again, and the Eight of Cups. So this has been coming up. This is a week for a lot of people. You know, somebody comes in, they portray to be your best friend. This is a wolf in sheep's clothing, and the only thing they want is everything for themselves. This is a card of selfishness and only for their own agenda. So beware that somebody could be coming in to try to coerce, talk you into something or charm you into something, but only for their own agenda. But I think you're going to see through that. The Eight of Cups is you're out of there. You're not going to hang around, especially if the energy is like that. You're moving on. This is a card that says you're going to take yourself to center and slow down and balance yourself. But removing yourself and walking away from something regardless. This is a card that says you've been through a lot. You've walked through the fire. You've come out the other side. But you know in your heart of hearts the direction you're going in is a better one and better for your future. This is like a gift for some of you. This is the Six of Pentacles, give and take, push-pull energy. You could be receiving something in the form of a windfall, an inheritance, a bonus, a remittance, a refund, or even a raise of some sort. But somebody could be leaving you something and giving you something of kindness, time, effort, support, love, and money. You could be also the one that's initiating the move to help someone out that you know less fortunate that needs your help. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus, this is your reading for this week. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus.